Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new around here. Today we're going to be watching a little bit more of Zen. He is the talk of the town at the moment in Rocket League, I feel like, taking the 1v1 scene by storm. But this video is going to be a 2v2 video, and we are mostly going to be talking about Zen, of course, but also Alpha, his teammate, on Vitality. Now you would have seen the title that does say something like, I'm planning to say something like Zen and Alpha, future teammates. Now obviously, Zen is already signed up to Vitality, so technically they're already teammates. But as you know, I won't get too much into it. Zen isn't currently on the first team because he is serving a ban. He is, I believe, almost finished serving. So yeah, technically they're already teammates, but they're not teaming at the moment. Zen isn't on Vitality's first team roster currently. So obviously, right now Vitality, they're performing okay. They've been pretty solid. They've improved. There's no doubt about that. But of course, there's no free spots for Zen at the moment. Now, when Zen's ban is up and he's served the ban, are they going to immediately drop a player for Zen? I mean, if he keeps playing like the way he is at the moment in Rocket League, from what we've seen in the 1v1s and just in general, and even on my videos. Yeah, well, the last Zen video I did, he was just phenomenal, and you'll probably see it in this video as well. But yeah, are they going to kick someone instantly for Zen? It's possible. I don't think it will be Alpha. I think Alpha's safe. I think Alpha's safe. So don't hold me to that, because Rocket League does throw out some surprises sometimes. But I feel like Zen and Alpha, you know, they play a hell of a lot of rank together. I feel like it's just sort of in the cards that they're going to be on the same team in the first team roster for Vitality at some point when that time comes around. So yeah, Zen and Alpha, you're watching them here, future teammates, well, already teammates on the same org, but Zen soon to be in the first team. Who will he replace? I mean, if it's not going to be Alpha, then obviously it'll be one of either Radosin or Sazen. I don't really know which one it will be. I think whoever it will be, it would be a little bit harsh. It's going to be harsh, but I believe they probably knew what they were signed up for at this point, especially with Zen, such a prospect in the scene. Arguably, the current, well, he technically is the best ones player in the world at the moment because of the players he's beaten. I don't know if you can really say that, because obviously it might just be sort of a honeymoon stage, but some of the names he's beaten is very impressive. I'm not going to spoil it because you may not have seen it, but yeah, he's beaten some big names, let's just say that. And if you haven't seen them, Johnny Boy did stream a lot of 1v1s with Zen recently, so you could go over to Twitch and watch the VOD, or I would imagine he will upload it to YouTube at some point in the near future. So yeah, just sort of stick around and keep an eye on that. Halfway through this game, and it is 2-2, we haven't done much casting because I did want to talk about Zen and Vitality in general, just sort of touch on what's going to happen. I think I've covered most of it. I mean, I don't know exactly when his ban finishes. It might be March, but I'm not entirely sure. But when it does, I think you will see him. I think you will see him straight away in that roster. Again, it does seem a little bit harsh on whoever ends up losing out or gets dropped to the subs bench. But what can you do when you've got a player like Zen on your team with that much potential? You can't let him just sit there, because another team will just snap him up anyway. They'll just buy him out. Whether that's a thing they can do or not, I don't know. But you can't just let him sit there and do nothing. A player like this, you know, he has to be on the team. So he probably will be almost instantly as soon as his ban is done. So keep an eye out for that. I'll try and find out exactly when his ban ends, and maybe I'll add it to the video now if I remember. If I don't remember, then you probably aren't seeing it. Yeah, good play from Zen there to slow it down. The ball does get saved though just before he can push it in. And Zen and Alpha still a goal down in this game, so they're not having the game to themselves like they would have liked. They're going to have to fight a little bit more here. Zen's probably going to have to take over. It's a good demo. Going to try and pinch off the corner into the goal. It ends up being a really good pass. It was on target as well. But Alpha not able to bury that one across the line. Not there quite in time. But the shot from the corner was actually on target. It's a quite impressive pinch from Zen, the astral pinch. A minute remaining in this game. And in the next replay, it's a good interception from Zen. It is on target. In the next replay, we'll probably go on board with Alpha. Just to keep the video fresh, because the video is technically about both of them. Good shot from Zen. That is on target into the open net, and that is going to tie the game up with 50 seconds remaining. 3-all in this game, and that is Zen's third goal, I believe. Yep, it is his hat-trick in this game. This guy always scores hat-tricks, I swear. I mean, he's never not scoring. At least the games I've watched him in, he's just, he's so effective. He really is so effective and efficient as well. Might be a similar word, I guess, in a way. But yeah, it's just really impressive stuff, and that's going to be an easy goal for Zen and Alpha. Is Alpha going to try and steal it? Yes, he is. I don't know who got it. Zen did get the goal. Alpha did try and steal it on the line there. And Zen knew he was going to as well. You could see sort of looking over. But yeah, the Orange team giving away quite a free goal there in the last stages of the game. Didn't really need to do that. You don't really want to do that against players like Alpha and Zen, who you know they will just capitalise on every opportunity they're going to get. And it's looking like this game might just be done and dusted. Although there is one last opportunity here for the Orange team, who do have possession. So 1v2. It's a good 50 actually to set up his teammate, but it's a good save from Zen as well. Good speed from Zen to get up, and good speed from Alpha as well to intercept that second attempt, and that is going to be the game for Zen and Alpha. And they have taken the win 4-3 in this game. We're going to go over to the next replay now, and we'll be on board with Alpha in that game. Okay, replay 2 on board with Alpha, as I said, and they're coming up against Grammar and Icon in this game, and they're probably going to go 1-0 down almost straight away here. Not quite actually. Icon can't catch up with the ball. Good first touch from Alpha here. Good reset as well. Losing control a little bit after the reset, but it's a decent attempt at the net. Zen up really quick, looking for a double, but not able to get that Alpha with a first time shot. Decent power, but an easy save for the defender. And now the blue team with a shot themselves, but it is off target. Alpha laying the ball off to Zen. What can Zen do here? It's a reset, and it's over both players, or in between both players I should say. Not quite on target though. And Zen again off the ceiling. Absolutely pummeling the team now with offensive pressure. Or the opposition team I should say, the blue team. They're not quite able to find a way through just yet. But they are the team clearly on top at the moment. They haven't had barely any touches on the ball on the blue team. But from right at the beginning, Alpha off the ceiling, looking to drop the ball down, decides to leave it for Zen, because Zen was already up for it. But it does get blocked just before Zen can get a decent shot off. And now Alpha again off the ceiling. He loves going up to the ceiling, does Alpha. Every time he gets the ball, it seems like he's straight up to the ceiling. If he's got enough boost, he's going to go up to the ceiling and try and drop it down. That is his signature move. And most of the time, he can pull it off. A very, very highly mechanical player. And one of the very rare players that play on free air roll still. I don't believe he plays air roll left or right. He probably has it bound, I'd imagine, but it's a good pass from Alpha. Look at that infield pass from Alpha to Zen, and it's an absolute cannon into the top right corner from Zen as well. Beautiful plays there from the Vitality boys. Something that you may witness very soon in RLCS between these two. Look at that pinch from Alpha. That's on target. It's going to get saved though, and that's a good pass from Zen. And Alpha's going to go for another first time awkward pinch. He actually does get the pinch, but not on target and no power at all. As I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, Alpha, still one of the very few players that uses free air roll, which I think is really impressive. I think he's got a lot more freedom with free air roll, but I think he got a lot more accuracy with air roll left and right, and that's why the pros did decide to go that way. Look at that shot from Alpha. Absolutely beautiful shot from Alpha. Great speed. Let's rewatch that one. He was up so quick for it. I feel like free air roll can help you in this situation as well. It gives him a little bit more flexibility with the car in the air than just normal air roll. And for me personally, I never changed to air roll left and right. I've played this game since it was released back in 2015, June or July, I can't remember exactly. And yeah, I just never bothered to change to air roll left or right. I tried to stick it out, wasn't enjoying it, and I thought, well, why am I trying? I just want to enjoy the game. So I just stuck with air roll, or free air roll I should say, and I still use it now. Obviously nowhere near to the same ability as Alpha does, but yeah, I still use it now, and I'm still pretty comfortable with it as well. I don't really air roll too much anyway, so it doesn't really affect me too much. Maybe one day I'll learn air roll left or right. I do have it bound. I think I have air roll right bound, or there's one of them bound, I know that. Just for specific situations, but most of the time I'm using free air roll. Anyway, let's continue with this game. 2-1 to Zen and Alpha. The blue team do get a goal back. Zen here looking to lay this off to Alpha, who does get the read off the backboard as well. confident plays from the Vitality boys. Future teammates, or current teammates, future first team teammates. And just under 2 minutes left in this game now. Alpha looking to take control. He gets one reset on the ball. And he's going to try and get a dunk on the line. He does so. Such a clean play from Alpha. At one point, it looked like he was going to be too far away from the ball to make anything out of it. But then he recovered well with the reset that he had. Just beautiful plays. Or the jump he had off the wall, I should say. Just beautiful plays from Alpha. He's got such good flair in his gameplay. I feel like he's got a lot of flair. And I think that's something a lot of players do try and possess now in Rocket League. But there's not many players that can really pull it off consistently. I feel like Alpha is one of those guys. I don't know if it's because he uses air roll left. That's a great pass from Zen. I don't know if it's because he uses air roll, or free air roll, I should say. I said air roll left. I meant free air roll. Maybe it makes him look like he's got a bit more fluid movement. That's not a good pass from Zen there. Well, it probably would have been if Alpha was a little bit more patient. But not great comms there between the boys, and that is going to be a goal on the blue team. But nonetheless, they are still the better players in this game at the moment. They've had the most chances. They're going for more flashy plays, and that's probably why they're getting caught out a little bit more at the back. A minute remaining, and they're only a goal ahead. So it's another tight game on the scoreline, similar to the first game. But looking like they are probably going to be the eventual winners of this game with the way they are playing. Very much in sync with each other, apart from that obvious error from the previous goal. And now Alpha going to have to do a little bit defending here on his own, but it's not a great play from the blue team. It look like they're tripping over each other as well. Good pass from Zen. And a first time shot for Alpha towards the top left corner. It is saved. I don't believe it was going in anyway. But a good touchdown from Alpha there, although it doesn't get it to Zen. Zen unable to get a block, but Alpha is back in time. 20 seconds remaining in this game. Can they get themselves another goal just to secure the win in this game? Or is it going to be a scrap towards the end? Blue team starting to put a little bit of pressure on here. And he's going to go alone with the ball. It's not a great flick. I mean, it's not a bad flick, but it's nothing too threatening. That shot's a little bit threatening, but Alpha does land in the right place at the right time. Going to take the ball away off the ceiling, of course, because that's what Alpha does. Going to look for a musty here. Not great power on it, not great connection, but it doesn't matter. The blue team can't keep the ball up, and the game does finish 3-2 to Zen and Alpha. And they do take another win here. And that is the final replay for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. What do you think of the Vitality roster? Who do you think they should drop? For me, whoever they get rid of, it's going to be harsh on that player. But whoever they do get rid of, that player will go on, I think, to another team. As long as they want to play, they'll find another team. No doubt about it. I believe they will. If you guys enjoyed this video and you got this far, I do really appreciate it. Do leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. I do really appreciate it. I had a lot of positives on the most recent Zen video, and a lot of people seem to enjoy that one. So thank you to those people that did watch, that did like and commented as well. Thank you to all those people, and the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy each and every video that I bring out. Plenty of content on its way, so keep an eye out. Thank you all so much for watching, as always, and I'll speak to you all very soon.